Perspicacity913 here. I'm here to do just a mini haul. I got a few books in the mail. I bought them probably over the last week or so. I definitely said that I was done buying books until Book Outlet's Black Friday sale, but we've talked about my lack of self-control. So I bought a few books. I don't really plan on buying any more until that sale, except I might go ahead and purchase the illustrated copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, mainly because it's not going to be on Book Outlet anyway, and I might as well go ahead and get it. But anyway, this is going to be a pretty short video. I am just going to haul these, I think four books that I got, and that's going to be that. So the first book is a comic book. The next two are graphic novels, and the last is just a book. It's a book that's been everywhere on BookTube, and so I'm really excited to kind of show it off, and this means that I have to read it soon so that I can be on trend. I haven't been on BookTube long, so I have never really been on trend with a book that's like out, and so I'm hoping to be able to join some discussions and put up my own review, etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The first comic book that I have to show you is Raising Dion. This is written by Dennis Liu, and the artwork is by Jason Piperberg. Yep. So this comic book is actually really interesting. Most comics are centered around a superhero or several superheroes. There is I don't know if he's a superhero, but there's a boy in this comic series with superpowers, but the protagonist is actually his mom. So his mom, it's told from his mom's perspective. It's kind of about raising someone with superpowers and not really understanding them, but having to help him get through it. And it's it looks really interesting. I have actually read this already. I'm toying around with doing a review, but I'm super excited. It's a kind of an indie project. It's actually available for a free download if you go to raisingdion.com, or you could buy the physical copy for $4, and any money that they make goes toward the next installment in the series. So I just thought it was really interesting, decided to pick it up. I enjoy it so far, so I'm like eagerly awaiting the next installment in the series. The next graphic novel that I have to show to everybody today, I've heard some mixed reviews about, but I am really excited to get to it. It is The Wicked and the Divine by Gillian McKelvey, and I guess the art is by Wilson Cowles. So there you see that. It's been everywhere. This is the first volume, and there are 5 volumes, so I'm definitely late to the party. And like I said, I've heard some mixed reviews, but it sounds really interesting to me, and so I'm going to give it a try. It's about gods that come back to Earth as humans every 90 years. And apparently they die somehow, but people, while they're here, they love them, or people love them, people hate them. And so, I don't know, it just sounded really interesting, and I'm excited to pick it up and see what it's all about. I only got the first volume in case I don't like it, but hopefully I do, and hopefully this is something I can start collecting. So the next graphic novel that I have to show you all has also been everywhere on BookTube, and I have not heard mixed reviews. I've heard overwhelmingly positive reviews about this, and so I'm really excited to pick it up. Again, this word excited, I can't get it out of my vocabulary, but I will just go ahead and say that it is Saga by Brian K. Vaughan and artwork by Fiona Staples. So this is the first installment. There are 5 in this one, I believe, also, and I've heard this is really good, but I still only picked up the first one. I'm kind of new into venturing into graphic novels. I actually wasn't a comic book kid as a child, but these just look really interesting. The artwork is beautiful, and I've heard that the story is really great and compelling, so I'm looking forward to picking this up. I've heard it ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger, and so I'm hoping that I can get the second installment really soon if I enjoy it. So, yeah, Saga. Okay, so the last book that I have to show y'all in this mini haul is a book, like I said, it's been everywhere. It just came out maybe a week or 2 ago, I think, and I'm just super excited about it, and that book is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. So I'll say this, BookTube has introduced me to a lot of interesting titles. I don't know that this is a book that I would have picked up, or rather I may have picked it up because it looks interesting, but once seeing the story, I might not have delved into it too much. I just haven't grown up, and I haven't incorporated a lot of like space stories into, and kind of futuristic space stories into my repertoire. But like I said, it's gotten rave reviews, and I'm super interested in the way that the story is told. I'm sure you all have seen this everywhere, and so you probably know that the story isn't written like a normal book. It's kind of told by like redacted classified files and old intercepted emails and instant messages, things like that. And so I'm super excited again to pick this up. I think I'll really get sucked into this story. The only thing that I hate is I hate starting a trilogy or any series when it first comes out, because I know I have to wait so long for the follow-up. But again, that's just kind of part of being a reader, and so I'm just really jazzed about picking this book up and jumping into the pages. So again, those were the books that I bought. This is going to be one of the shorter videos I've ever done because I talk too much, but still, I can't wait to pick these books up and get into the stories. And I think that's it. So thank you all for being here. You don't have to spend your time with me, and you chose to do so anyway. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching until the end, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.